All right, let's just jump right in. I want you to imagine something for a second. Your entire digital life. I'm talking photos, messages, all those memories, just gone, stolen. And then a countdown clock appears. You've got 30 days until every single bit of it is deleted, for good. Sounds like a movie, right? But this isn't fiction. This is exactly what happened to actress Nicole Eggert, and we're about to break down the frantic race to save her digital world. So this alert starts making waves in the cybersecurity community. And you have to understand, this wasn't just, a lost password. No, this was a full-blown digital hostage situation. The hacker didn't just get in. They seized total control, locked her out completely, and then hit the big red button to delete her entire Facebook history. That 30-day clock, yeah, it was officially ticking. Okay, so we have to frame this for what it really is, a digital hostage crisis. And the timing of this attack on Nicole Eggert, it's just brutal. It happened when she was at her most vulnerable, while she was sharing her brave fight against breast cancer with the world. So you see, this wasn't just about losing some old pictures. This was about cutting her off from her support system, the very community that was lifting her up. And here's the kicker. That deadline? 30 days. That's the rule from Meta. Once someone starts the deletion process, you've got exactly 1 month to log in and cancel it. Simple, right? Well, here's the problem. How on earth are you supposed to log in when a hacker has changed the password, swapped out your email, and basically barricaded the digital doors from the inside? It really makes you wonder, right? How is a total takeover like this even possible? I mean, this isn't some kid in a basement. This is a sophisticated, step-by-step attack. And if we're going to understand how to fight back, we first have to get inside the attacker's head and look at their playbook. So the official name for this is an account takeover, or ATO for short, and let me tell you, it is the absolute worst-case scenario. It's not just a breach where someone's peeking at your stuff. No, this is a full-on eviction. They don't just break in. They change the locks, they put their name on the mailbox, and they claim your digital home as their own. A successful ETO attack like this, it's like a 4-act play. It starts with phase 1, intrusion. They just have to find one little crack to get in. Then boom, right into phase 2, displacement. They immediately change your password, change your email, anything to kick you out. Next up is fortification. This is where they get nasty. They add their own 2-factor authentication, building these digital walls to make sure you can't get back in. And the final act? Erasure. They hit that delete button to cause the most damage possible. And this quote just nails it. It's not just stealing your keys, it's changing the locks and setting a demolition timer. That's the whole strategy, right there. It's called entrenchment. The hacker isn't just passing through. They are moving in, fortifying the place, and then setting it up to be completely demolished. Their goal is to make you believe that recovery is absolutely 100% impossible. Okay, take a look at this. This risk matrix for Nicole's case really paints a grim picture. Email changed? Yep, critical risk. Password changed? You bet. Hacker zone security added? Almost certainly. And the account deletion? Already in progress. I mean, look at this. Every single one of the normal recovery paths has been cut off. This is what we'd call a terminal level threat. It doesn't get much worse. But even when things look this bleak, when it all seems lost, there is a playbook for fighting back. You just have to be fast, you have to be precise, and you've got to know where the system's hidden backdoors are. So let's dive into that recovery playbook right now. And here it is, the question that probably gives us all a little bit of anxiety. What do you do when that forgot password link is totally useless? Think about it. The hacker changed your emails, so when you click that link, the recent code goes straight to them, not to you. So what now? Where do you even begin? All right, your first moves have to be smart. You've got to bypass email entirely. What you do is go to facebook.com/hacked. And this is important. Try to do it from a phone or computer you've used for Facebook before. Why? Because Meta's system has a memory. It recognizes your trusted devices and old locations. From there, you can actually search for your account using its profile URL, not your email, and even try entering the last password you remember. It's all about proving historical ownership. You're basically telling the system, hey, remember me? I'm the one who's supposed to be here. Okay, but here's the massive roadblock. If the hacker was smart enough to add their own 2-factor authentication, or 2FA, then all those clever little tricks, they're not going to be enough. The system will hit a wall and ask for security code that only the hacker has. That's the fortress wall right there. And the only way to get past it is to prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you are you. So how do you do that? You have to submit a photo of your government ID. But listen, you can't just snap a quick blurry picture. You have to get this perfect, because chances are an AI is going to be the first thing that sees it. That means the ID has to be crystal clear, the name has to be an exact match to your profile, and your photo needs to be visible for a biometric scan. Seriously, every little detail matters if you want to avoid that instant automated no. But what if you do all that and the automated systems still fail you? What if the bots just keep rejecting your ID? Well, that's when you stop playing their game. It's time to stop talking to machines and find an actual human being. It's time to call in the cavalry. And here are 3 powerful and honestly not very well-known ways to do that. First, if you can, subscribe to Meta Verified. It costs a few bucks, but it gets you access to live chat support with a real person. There's also a special direct email for these total lockout situations. But the real nuclear option? Filing a consumer complaint with your state's attorney general. Believe it or not, they have a direct line to Meta's legal department and can advocate for you. So you might be thinking, which one should I do? The answer is all of them, at the same time. You have to think of it like a numbers game. Each method you try is another iron in the fire. So when you do the ID upload, and you're talking to Meta Verified support, and you've got the AG complaint filed, you're not just adding to your chances, you are multiplying them. You're dramatically boosting your odds of getting a win before that 30-day clock hits 0. And this chart right here shows you exactly why that strategy is so important. Just look at the difference in success rates. Trying your luck with the automated portal, you're looking at maybe a 25% chance. Not great odds. Getting help through Meta Verified? Okay, that jumps way up to 65%. But going through the Attorney General's office, a whopping 85% success rate. This isn't just data. This is your battle plan. It shows you exactly where to put your energy when the stakes are this high. Okay, so let's imagine the best case scenario. You did it. You fought the battle, you won the race, and you have your account back. You feel that huge sense of relief. But the fight isn't over, not by a long shot. Remember, the hacker was inside your digital house. Now we have to make sure they can never, ever get back in. It's time to fortify the fortress. And this is your essential, non-negotiable checklist. First thing you do, log out of all sessions. This is the digital equivalent of rekeying all the locks on your house. It boots the hacker out immediately. Next, go through every single email and phone number on your account and delete anything you don't recognize. Then, and this is so important, switch from text message 2FA to a proper authenticator app. It's way more secure. Check all the apps linked to your account for any backdoors. And if you want to be bulletproof, get a physical security key. So when we step back from this whole thing, what's the big lesson here? What can we learn from this incredibly high-stakes digital rescue? What does Nicole Eggert's awful experience really teach all of us about our own digital lives? I think the biggest takeaway is that we really need to change how we think about these accounts. They're not just some silly place for random posts and memes. They are, for many of us, the living, breathing archives of our lives. Think about it. They hold a decade, maybe more, of our personal history, our private conversations, our most irreplaceable memories. It's all there. And the human cost of losing that, it's just immense. You know, for Nicole, this wasn't just some social media profile. It was the living diary of her cancer journey. It was a place where she found strength and where she was giving inspiration to thousands of other people. Losing that wouldn't have just been sad. It would have been an irreparable loss. A story that truly mattered would have been erased. And that really brings us to the final question, the one we all need to ask ourselves. Our digital identity. It's the archive of our modern lives. It's our story. In a way, it's our legacy. So the question is, are you treating its security with the importance it deserves? Are you protecting it like it's one of the most valuable things you own? Because, let's be honest, it really is.